I put this in because I was doing it in Portugal as well, but this is the idea that what I was doing here, this is a set of drawings where there's two things that I want to mention. One, I started off with a simple drawing chain, and then I've decided to make different branches just because I liked one particular drawing or one, or because to fill the wall space nicely. So it's art. It's not an experiment, this one. But what was interesting is I started to think about it a bit like a kind of diagram of evolution where there could be different branches. And you do get some, what you get is something like this. All these drawings are derived from the tin opener. That was the tin opener, and all these are kind of various endpoints. Some of them only 12 or 13 down the way, and some of them or more than that. And some of them related from the same family, and some not. But and the titles that people have given them are nearly all animate things as well. One of the things about this exhibition, it was an exhibition and a residency, so an exhibition and an action. Do you want me to shut the door? Is anyone called? No, she's pretty gentle. Okay, so it was partly, that thing about animate objects comes up again. And also, when people add titles, I've done that a lot through the different experiments. I haven't shown you anything like all of the things I've done with this kind of starting point. So I've done a lot of things where people write titles on because that's very creative as well. And what they were doing there was they'd do their drawing, and then they'd go through into the kind of inner room, and then they'd see, I was putting them up almost as quickly as people drew them. So they'd go in, and then they'd immediately see the whole sequence and what the original drawing was, which was really nice. I need to do it like that again, because in most of the examples you've seen, they just had a little, they just did it, and then I took the drawings, and they never see what happens to all these students. But I have to just tell you about something I started doing in 2009 for Darwin's bicentenary. I wanted to make a natural selection version of this because clearly that was missing from the evolution idea. And interestingly, as well, I started to think about how if the idea that evolution is evident in culture as well as in biology, you look at papers about cultural transmission and how, and they nearly always, like the thing we started with, the Bartlett, and then much more recently I was reading something like Masudi, I think his name is, who wrote about a lot of stuff about cultural transmission, and they were always about this single Chinese whispers thing. No one else seems to have thought of this, is what I'm trying to say.